channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your reasoning here. That has been the reasoning we have to done here, the cubes and dice, and this has been the classes, your 223rd classes. In the last classes of these 222th classes, we had completed your verbal reasoning, which has been the general mental ability and the logic reasoning. In general mental ability, we had done analogy, classification, series completion, coding, decoding, blood relation, puzzle test, sequential output tracing, direction sense test, logical Venn diagram, alphabet test, number ranking, time sequence test, mathematical operations, logical sequence of words, arithmetic reasoning, inserting the missing character, data sufficiency, decision making, assertions and reason, situation reaction test, and verification of the truth of the statement as well. In logic reasoning, we had cover up your logic, statement, argument, statement, assumption, statement, course of action, statement, conclusion, deriving conclusion from passages, theme detection, question statement, miscellaneous logical puzzle as well. In terms of non-verbal reasoning, as you can see here, that is we are dealing with the cubes and dice, where before that in non-verbal reasoning we had completed your series analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, and cubes and dice. That has been the 14th topic of this, that what we are dealing here. Before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe to our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even you can also enjoy the video as well. So we'll go ahead for that, and that has been the 223rd classes, where we have completed your 161th questions in the last classes. So today we'll have to start discussing about 162th question of the sessions here. So the question that to be as follows here. We have a dice. We have 3 dice here. So this has been numbered as 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 5 and 4, 2, 3. This has been the question has been asked in IAS examination paper. That has been the important one as well. So on the same cases, that has been the question has been asked you is what should be the number opposite 3? What should be the number opposite 3? The options for the same we have is 1, 5, 6 and 4 as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, and that what even though we have to talk about it, and that has been the important one as well. On the same phases, that on the same cases we can say that we have to go ahead here, and for solving it out those questions here, that is in the same cases that what we have to talk about it. So for the same, that from a 3 given figure, it is clear that number 1, 2, 5 and 4 appear adjacent to 3, so none of these can appear opposite 3. Therefore 6 appears opposite 3. So the answer we'll get is your 6. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about. It has been the another important question is your 163rd question of the sessions. So the question is being said here, there is a 3 dice here, that what we have. So we'll draw first dice. This is 3 dice here that has been representing, so we just represent that. 4, 2, 6, and then we have your 1, 4. There has been the 5 here itself, and this has been the 6. Now for the same we have here just 3. Then we have your 4, and we have your 5 as well. Okay, so the question has been asked is how many dots lie opposite two dots? How many dots lie opposite two dots here? So that has been the options we have 1, 3, 5 and 6. That's what we have to talk about it. So on the same phases, that what we have to answer it out here. As from the figure second and third, it is clear that once 3 and 4 and 6 dots cannot appear opposite to the 5 dots here. Therefore, 2 dots appears opposite 5 dots, and the answer we will be getting is your, that is mean the 5 dots we have here. Now we'll go ahead with another question, that what we even have to talk about it, and that is being the important one as well. So we have your another question, that is being have your another that is being the important question as well. So let's go ahead, and that is being the important one, and the question 164th question of the session here, that what we have to talk about it. So we have your dice. This is we have, so here it is 2 2 3 1 2 3 4. 6, this is 2 2 3 4 1 1 2 and 1 2 3. Okay, so this is being named as 1 2 3. So the question being arised here, find the number of dots on the face opposite the face bearing 3 dots here. So that is being the important one as well. We'll go ahead for the same. That is, find the number of dots on the face opposite the face bearing opposite the face bearing 3 dots, and the options for the same, it is being your 5 6 4 and cannot be determined. That is being the question here. So we'll be forming it out, and that's what we have to answer it out as well. So on the same phases, that is being from figure second and third here, it is clear that 6 4 1 and 3 dots cannot appear opposite 2 dots, and so 5 dots appears opposite 2 dots. From figure 1 and third, it can clear that 4 2 and 1 dot cannot appear opposite 3 dots, and also since 5 dots appears opposite 2 dots, so they cannot appear opposite 3 dots here, and therefore 6 dots appears opposite 3 dots as well. That will be the answer we'll get here, is 6 dots appears opposite 3 dots, and that is, we have your 6 dots. Now we will be going ahead with another question, that what we have to talk about it, and that is being the important one as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, which is being the 165th question of the sessions as well. We deal with the next question, that is being your the 165th question of the sessions here. The question has been said here, has been there is we have your dice as well, and in the same cases I just draw the dice first. first die, that is the third die, second die as well. Number has been named as 4 2 3, 4 1 2, 4 3 6. So what number occur at the bottom face in the three positions of the same die? So that what we have to answer it out. I just write it on the question here. What number occur at the bottom face in the three position of the same die? So the options we have 6 6 2, 5 6 1, 5 5 5 and 6 5 2. So that has been has said is your what numbers occurs at the bottom face in the three positions of the same die. That what we have to talk about it, and that has been even though important for, and that what we have to go ahead for the same as well. So here for this we go ahead further. That has been the question that what we have to talk about it is your that is from the three figures. It is clear that the number 2 3 1 and 6 cannot appear opposite 4, so 5 appears opposite 4, and since in each of the three dice 4 appears on the top, and so 5 appears at the bottom face of each dice as well. So where the same cases 5 appears at the bottom face of each dice, and the figure that we have as an answer is being your 5 5 5. Okay, now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, and that has been the important one as well. So being that is your 166th question of the session here. The question is being said here is your the six faces of a die have been marked with alphabet A, B, C, D, E and F respectively. The die is that rolled down three times. The three positions are shown as, so that what we have to represent it. So I'll just write it on the question here. The six faces of a die have been marked with alphabet A, B, C, D, E and F respectively. This die is rolled down three times. The three positions are shown as, so we have three dies here. This has been A, B, C, D, C, E, F, E, B. So the question being asked here is find the alphabet opposite A. So this has been the options we have B, C, D and E. So we have to talk about it. So with the same respective manner that what we have to answer it out here is from figure second and third. It is clear that C, D, B and F cannot appear opposite E. So A appears opposite E, and that is E is the alphabet opposite A. So E will be the alphabet here, that is opposite A here. Now we'll talk about the another question that has been asked here is your 167th question of the sessions here. So the question being asked is, we have a die. So this has been the dot, triangle, circle, cross, triangle, circle, cross, that we have here. So with the same cases, this has been the figure first, second, third we have. So in on the same cases, the question being arise here, which is a cube has 6 different symbols drawn over its 6 faces. The symbol are dot, circle, triangles, square, cross, and arrow. Three different positions of the cube are shown in figure A, first, third, second and third that we have here, that has been representing as well. So on the same cases, the question being asked here for the same is being the question is that is being as follows is in same cases for that the parts we have as follows is, which symbol is opposite the dot? So that has been the 168 question of the session. Which symbol is opposite the dot? This is the dot here. So for that, the options we have your circle, triangle, arrow and cross here. So for the same, we have to answer it out as well. So on the same cases, from the figure 1 and 3rd, it is clear that the dot, triangle, that dot, triangle, cross and the arrow cannot appear on the opposite of the circle. So the square lies opposite the circle here. From figure 2nd and 3rd, it is clear that the triangles, the squares, arrows and circles cannot appear opposite the cross. So the dot lies opposite the cross, and obviously the triangles lies opposite the arrows as well. On the same cases, that which symbol is opposite to the dot? So that as discussed that earlier, that we had discussed that the cross lies opposite the dot here. So the cross lies opposite to the dot here. Now we'll talk about the another question is being that is being the another question important, which is being the 169th question of the sessions here. The question is, which symbol is opposite the arrow? Which symbol is opposite the arrow? So options we have here: circle, triangle, dot and cross. So on the same cases, we go ahead, and that has been as discussed here that the triangle lies opposite the arrow here. So triangle. Now we'll talk about it another one, that has been the another question has been 170th question of the sessions as well. The question is, which symbol occurs at the bottom of figure 2nd? Which symbol occurs at the bottom figure second here. Options we have arrow, triangles, circles and dot. So for the same we have your solution, that is being, since the square lies at the top of figure second and the circle lies opposite to the square, so the circle lies at the bottom of figure second here. So we'll be having your circle will be the right answer for this question. Now we'll go ahead with another one. We'll go ahead with 171th question of the session, that what we have to talk about it. That is being, we have your another dice here. That is, we have 3 dice. Five, 4, 1. This is the X one. This is 4, 6, 3, Y. This is Z. So this is 2, 6 and 5. So the question being arised here has been 171th question of the session. That has been, which number lies at the bottom face of die X. So the options we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we'll find out the solution for the same as well, and that is being the right answer for the same. And on the same cases, with reference towards it from the figure X, that Y and Z, that it is cleared that the numbers 4, 3, 2 and 5 cannot appear opposite 6, so 1 lies opposite 6. From figure X and Y, it is clear that the numbers 5, 1, 6 and 3 cannot appear opposite 4, so 2 lies opposite 4, and obviously 3 lies opposite 5 here. Okay, so in the same cases, since 5 lies at the top of the dice X and 3 lies opposite 5, so 3 lies at the bottom face of the dice X. So answer will get us your, that is being the figure that we have your answer as being the 3 1. 3 is the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead for the next one, which is we have to talk about it, and which is being your 173rd question of the sessions as well. The question is being said, which number lies at the bottom face of the die Y? Which number lies at the bottom face of the die Y? So the options we have here 6, 5, 2 and 1. So for the same we talk about it, and that is we have to talk about as well. So which has been your, the answers here is your, that since 4 lies at the top of the dice Y and 2 lies opposite 4, so 2 lies at the bottom face of the dice Y here, and that is being the figure, which is being your right answer as your, that is being your, the say 2 will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another one, which is being the 174th question of the session. The question is, which number lies opposite 6? Which number lies opposite 6? Options we have 1, 2, 4 and 5, and that has been important one. So for the same which is being, which we have to talk about it, that has been the next is your, that as discussed earlier, so 1 lies opposite 6 here, so we have your answer, that is being your, the answer will be your 1. Next question we talk about it, so that is being the 174th question of the session. The question is being, which number are hidden behind the numbers 6 and 5 in the die Z? Which numbers are hidden behind the numbers 6 and 5 in the die Z? that we have to talk about it. So the options we have 1 and 4, 1 and 3, 4 and 3, and 1 and 2, that what we have to talk about it, and that is being the important one as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, and that is even though important for the same, and let's go ahead for this as well. So we'll have here is being that the number which are hidden behind the numbers 6 and 5 in the die set are the numbers that lying opposite to 5 and 6, that is 3 and 1. So we'll get is your number that has been your 3 and 1, that is 1 and 3. So we can see that. Now we'll go ahead for the next question of the session as being the 176 question of the sessions here. The question states that here that is being your which of the hidden numbers adjacent to 5 in the die X are common to hidden numbers adjacent to 5 in the die Z here. So we'll go ahead for the same. Which of the hidden numbers adjacent to 5 in die X are common to the hidden number adjacent to 5 in die Z. Options we have 1 and 4, 2, 6, and none of these. So for the same we have to talk about it, and that is being the important one as well. So with a reference towards it, so we'll find out the for the same, and that is being here in the figure X, the hidden numbers adjacent to 5 are those lying opposite 1 and 4, and these are 6 and 2. In figure Z, the hidden number adjacent to 5 are those lying opposite 2 and 6. So there are 4 and 1. Clearly there is no numbers common to 6 comma 2 and 4 comma 1, and that will be the right answer for this question as well. So we'll go ahead for the same here, and that is being the figure that we have. Your answer is your none. Option among these that has been given is your none. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, and that has been the important one as well. So that has been the 177th question of the session. So I will just draw the the die for it, and then we'll go ahead for the solution. And that has been is important because this has been asked in assistant grade question paper as well. This is 2 dies. This is 3. We have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6, 2, 1, 2, 3 here. This is the first figure, and this has been the second figure here, and this has been asked in assistant grade question paper. So the question that has been asked here is your which is been that has been the important one as well, and on the same case which we have to talk about it. So the question itself is this, and that has been options we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. The question is being asked that two positions of a die are shown below if one is at the bottom, and which number will be on the top here. So that what we have to talk about it, and for the same the answer for this we will be getting it out is in the form, that is the answer, that the solution we can say that for these type of a question we have is on the basis, and that will be your the answer will be having is your that from the two figures it is clear that the 4, 5, 2, and 6 dots cannot appear as opposite 3 dots. So 1 dot appears opposite 3 dots, and therefore if 1 dot is at the bottom, then 3 dots will lie on the top. And for the same we have your answers that we will be getting it out is the figure that will be that is being number is the 3 will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another question that what we have to talk about it, and that is being the 178 question of the sessions as well. So we'll go ahead for this as well, that we have a dice. We have 2 dice, Here it is your 2, this is 3, this is 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 1 and this has been the 2. So what is the number of dots? I just write in the question here. What is the number of dots are at the bottom face of the left hand side dice? Options we have 3, 4, 5 and 6, and that's what we have to talk about it. That has been the important one as well. So on the same cases we go ahead here in the detail about it as well. So with respect towards that, here we go ahead and on the same cases here that we have to talk about it. In the same cases, from the two figures it is clear that 3, 4, 1 and 5 dots cannot appear opposite 2 dots. So 6 dots appears opposite to the 2 dots, and in the left hand side dice there are the 2 dots on the top, so there should be the 6 dots at the bottom face. So the answer we'll get is your 6 will be the right answer for this question as well. So here we'll be ending it off with reasoning, and that is what we had completed is your sociology and software engineering in the last classes as well. After talking about that, we had done your chemistry, which is we had done your chemistry for unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8 and unit 9, as well as the atomic numbers, molar masses, as well as their symbols as well, what we had done. After that we talk about it. So yes, we had done your conversions and logarithms as well. After talking about that, we are dealing with the human being, that is your understanding the human being comprehensively, and human aspiration and its fulfillment, which we had completed unit 1, and unit 2 we had started with. After talking about that, yes, there we have to complete that for 5th unit. There are 5 units here as well. In terms of quantitative aptitude, this has been divided into 2 sections, which has been that is being your arithmetical ability and the data interpretation. In arithmetical ability, we've done your operations on numbers, SCF and LCM of numbers, decimal fraction, simplification, square roots and cube roots, averages, and terms on numbers, terms on ages, surds and indices as well, and percentage, that we are dealing with the 10th topic of the session as well. Coming towards the DBMS, we are dealing with the ER diagram of different ER diagrams, that is important, that we are dealing here. In terms of reasoning has been divided into 2 sections, which has been the verbal reasoning and the non-verbal reasoning. In verbal reasoning, we have done your general mental ability, where we had completed analogy, classification, analytic, series completion, coding, decoding, blood relation, puzzle test, sequential output tracing, direction sense test, logical Venn diagram, alphabet test, number ranking, time sequence test, mathematical operations, logical sequence of words, arithmetic reasoning, inserting the missing character, data sufficiency, decision making, assertions and reason, situation reaction test, and verification of the truth of the statement as well. In logic reasoning, we have to cover up the logic, statement, argument, statement, assumption, statement, course of action, statement, conclusions, deriving conclusion from passages, theme detection, question statement, miscellaneous logical puzzle as well. In terms of non-verbal reasoning, we have to cover up here. We had cover up series, analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completion of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, that we are dealing here, and we had reached with 178 question of the sessions as well. After completing that, we will start discussing about dot situation, constructions of squares and triangles, figure formation and analysis, and practice question paper as well, that will deal with it. So here we'll be ending it off, and it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box, and please, it's a huge request from my side to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Thank you.